There are a lot of YouTube videos that will tell you how to get out of depression or how to avoid depression, but I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to tell you how to get depressed, how to get really, really, really depressed during your job search. Ready? Step number one, think of all the time that you've wasted filling out applications and really calculate it. Make sure that you know the exact number of applications that you filled out, online as well as physically. Make sure that you talk about all the interviews that you've been on and how you're no closer to a job than when you first started out. Make sure that you criticize the interviewers, yourself, that you don't know what you're doing. Step number two, talk to anybody and everybody who will invalidate your feelings about this process, but make you wrong, and share all the things that you need to do differently, give you advice that you know doesn't work because you've already tried it. Make sure that those individuals have not been on a job interview for at least 10 or 15 years, or better yet, they're business owners and maybe they work for their family and they've never had to interview for a job in their life. Step number three, focus on how nothing is right now and how horrible it is where you're at, and thinking about how there's no prospects for the future. Everything that you've done in the past is a waste of time, how miserable you are right now. And then step number four, focus on the future, how nothing is ever going to get better. There is no hope. There's no chance of anything coming up for you in the future. Circumstances will never change. They're not going to offer, or there'll never be a new job opening. No one that you've ever worked for in the past or connections that you have will be telling you about a job, because the future is bleak. It's horrible, and it'll always be the way it is right now. Make sure you focus on that. And then step number five, block out any of the positives. Make sure that you never think of anything that went right, or anything that you did really well, or how you were dressed appropriately, or any compliment that you've received throughout the process. Make sure that you block it all out, and you think about the doom and gloom and how horrible the whole process has been.
One of the ways that I divert my mind from depression is to use humor, and hopefully you found that video humorous. I am encouraging you to watch the video again, go through steps 1 through 5, and do the exact opposite, and you should be able to be a happy camper. Subscribe to my channel. We come out with videos every Wednesday.